Leeds United Football Club is a soccer team that currently plays in the second division just below the Premier League. Leeds had their most successful period in the 1970s, having won the English title twice, the FA Cup, League Cup, and were also finalists in the European Cup final in 1973 and 1975. This was also referred to as Leeds' glory days, hence Leeds chants, "Glory, glory, Leeds United." Through every up and down, Leeds supporters will always be there for their team. Leeds currently hold the highest away game attendance in the second division, and their home attendance is higher than 11 Premier League teams. Just to put into perspective of how big Leeds United is, here are 3 examples of die-hard celebrity fans. Actor Russell Crowe, singer Mel B of the Spice Girls and judge of the singing TV show X Factor, and Nicola, who plays Jaime Lannister on the popular TV show Game of Thrones. He was recently on Jimmy Kimmel's late-night TV show, showing his support for Leeds and his faith in a new Leeds manager, Marcelo Bielsa.
It will happen.
Oh, okay, everything's good. Bam.
And then everybody says, in Bielsa we trust.
In
Could we all say that? In Bielsa we trust.
Is this Bielsa Bub you're talking about?
No, it's Bielsa, the manager of Leeds United. Thank you so much.
The last time Leeds were in the Premier League was 15 years ago. The 2003-2004 season was the start of their demise. They were tens of millions of dollars in debt. They eventually were forced into selling most of their best players and had to even sell their training ground and their stadium. The owner at the current time couldn't afford to pay off these debts, and he had to sell the club to prevent them from going into bankruptcy. The following season was terrible, as Leeds ended up getting relegated from the second division and were now in the third division, something they've never dreamed of happening. It wasn't until the 2009-2010 season when Leeds were finally promoted back to the second division, where they have been there ever since. Fast forward to this current season, 2018-2019. Major changes have been made since the 2009-2010 season. Once again, the club is under new management, and they have finally secured a new manager, Marcelo Bielsa. Bielsa is recognized globally as one of the best coaches in the world, having coached the national teams of Argentina and Chile. Bielsa is a famous coach known for his high-energy soccer tactics that are similarly used by Pep Guardiola, who was mentored by Bielsa and won the Premier League last year. Since coming to Leeds United this past summer, Marcelo Bielsa was able to take the same team that finished 13th in the table last year to a current third-place position and are back in contention to be promoted back to the Premier League for the first time in 15 years. With 1 game left in the season, Leeds will not qualify for automatic promotion, which is only guaranteed to the top 2 teams. However, they will be in a playoff to determine the third and final team to be promoted. The format of the playoff is that the third-place team plays the sixth-place team, while the fourth-place team plays the fifth-place team, and the winner of those games will square off in the playoff final, otherwise known as the biggest game of the year. The playoff final is also referred to as the richest game in all of sports because not only does that team get a guaranteed promotion, they also get at least $200 million. It means everything, especially from a pride standpoint. For Leeds being in the Premier League to getting relegated not once but twice, then going bankrupt, then acquiring a new coach who turns everything around in 1 year, this will be a story of the ages. The players also gain a sense of pride because this is their way to show their appreciation to the fans who have stuck with them through thick and thin. With the fans' support, the team will be able to march on together back to the Premier League.